me and Casey are officially married. She is a wife. I have so many updates for you guys that has happened since the wedding. I haven't vlogged in a couple weeks. Yeah, we have a lot to catch up on. First things first, if you saw our honeymoon vlog, we did get the previews of our wedding photos, and our photographer did also do like a camcorder VHS video, just like a short one, but I think I'm gonna compile everything in a totally separate vlog. For those that are wondering, the day went absolutely perfect. If I want to be sneaky, I'll put in like a couple photos here so you can get a gist of the vibe, but the photographer absolutely killed it. I'm gonna put her information in the description box because she's from Alabama, but she does travel, I'm pretty sure, like almost anywhere. You know, check her website, but she didn't have any travel fees at the time that I booked her. Her and her second shooter were absolute angels. Like, love them so much. They did an incredible job. They genuinely brought my Pinterest board to life, and like I could not be happier. So I'm so excited to see the camcorder footage and the film photos. That will be in a few weeks time. Some of our family was traveling from California to the East Coast for our wedding, so when we got home on Friday from our honeymoon, we were able to spend Saturday with them. We went roller skating, we went laser tagging, and we went to a carnival, so it was super fun weekend. Also, when we got back from our honeymoon, Casey's dad surprised me and filled my garden beds. He is just like a very acts of service person, and I've been not complaining, but I've just been like sad that I couldn't start a garden this year just with like everything with the wedding. So to come home and have like our little bed set up with veggies growing, like so happy. So I've been tending to the garden every morning. It's like bringing me back to some sense of routine, because when I tell you, I've like never felt so in limbo before than when we got home from our honeymoon. It just is like, I'm like, who am I and what do I do every day? I'm not sure. Two more huge updates before we are at the present day. So number one is Samson. If you guys have been here for a bit, you know that I have a mini pig named Samson. He lives in our house, rent-free, and with only negative side effects, I swear to God. Anyway, so we had like a little bit of a break from having him in the house for the wedding. We've never been able to get Samson in a car without actually taking a bite out of the interior of my back seat, or just like absolutely freaking out. Like, he acts like we're putting him on a burning fire every time we try to get him in the car. So we weren't sure how we were gonna get him from our house to his parents' house, because it's about like a 35-40 minute drive. We tried twice and literally thought we were gonna have to cancel the entire wedding because he just would not get in the car. It was very stressful. So we had to resort to calling the vet and basically drugging him so he would calm down, because genuinely, like, he had to get from point A to point B. So we did give him some medication under the vet supervision, and we were able to successfully get him to the barn. Samson is so spoiled and sheltered that like any new thing, new person scares the crap out of him. So the medication actually did help a ton, because once he actually got there, he could like take it all in a little bit better. The plan was to have him stay at his parents' house basically like a week and a half time period. We did not have very high hopes for this week and a half period, because even if we're in our house and I move like a side table from one area to another, it will set him back for weeks, because he's so upset about the fact that we've like changed how the home looks, and he's very sensitive to change. We didn't know how it was gonna go, but in a crazy turn of events, he is literally thriving. He gets to see the horses, he gets to see the donkeys. Casey's dad got him a little pool so he can like cool off outside. And who would have thought, he is a pig and has the ability to live outside. So that was awesome, that like he was thriving and he's doing great. After we had that fun weekend, we had the carnival, On Sunday, we kind of just like took a chill day. I get to work on Monday and I like think I'm having an allergic reaction to something because my hands were like completely numb and like inside of my mouth and my cheeks were numb. I like genuinely thought I was having like anaphylaxis shock or something and I was allergic to something. My allergies had been super bad since we got back from Vermont and I just didn't like know. I'm allergic to like everything outside, so I just didn't know, but I've never had a reaction like that. Ended up like making it through the workday, and then on my way home it spread like everywhere. Like my legs were super numb to the point where like I didn't even know if I could drive the car. Like everywhere was numb. And so I called my doctor when I got home and she was like, yeah, you need to go to the emergency room. So I ended up in the emergency room for 7 hours on Monday night into like Tuesday early morning. And basically they just had like no answers for me because everything was pretty much coming back normal. The blood work that they did took a few days to like get results. So they sent me home. And then I ended up in urgent care on Tuesday because the symptoms were just like getting worse or like kind of staying the same, but getting worse or different. And I had to go see a doctor again. And she pretty much had the same opinion where she just like didn't know what was happening to me because nothing was showing up in my labs. It was just super frustrating because I had all these symptoms, but I felt like everyone was like, well, it doesn't look like anything's wrong with you. I'm like, okay. Yeah, like I didn't know honestly what was going on, but then this past Friday, I finally got to see my like regular PCP. I was hoping to find some answers and we were finally getting the blood work back from the ER, and then it was just super frustrating because when I got there, they didn't even know like why I was coming in. It was just like a regular nurse practitioner. It wasn't my doctor. And she basically was like, I think you're just stressed. I was like, okay. I was like, is it normal for like your entire body to go numb from stress? And she's like, no. I'm like, okay. I saw my PCP for like 5 minutes and she basically just agreed with what this lady was saying and told me to like give it a week and just like try to get back to my normal routine. And it was super frustrating, but during all of this there was just no way we could have taken care of Samson. So I'm so happy because his mom had agreed to like keep him a little bit longer so we could like get through all of this. As this week has progressed, I've actually gotten a lot better. Like yesterday and today I've pretty much felt like my normal self, so I don't know what the heck was happening, but for now I seem okay. It could change. I feel like I always have something medically or mentally happening to me, which is so frustrating. I have been under so much stress, as I have updated you guys with the wedding, that like I don't know like if my body's just being weird from stress. But anyway, I'm feeling good today and I'm just ready to get back to normal life. And at this point, Samson is just like genuinely loving his life over there, and we just did not expect at all for him to actually enjoy it. Like we thought that he was barely gonna stay alive long enough for us to get him back. And me and Casey keep saying like I wish that we could just genuinely ask him like, do you like being here or being there more, because we still see him like 3 times a week, but he's just not like living here with us. And the first couple days, especially being sick, I was like, this is so nice to not have like the responsibility and, you know, him randomly deciding to attack me. No mouth noises 24/7 of him licking the floor. Like it definitely has so many benefits, but the past couple days I've missed him so much, and like Casey misses him 10 times more than me. It's just so hard to know like what the right thing to do is, because he seems so happy. He seems happier than when he was with us. I don't know. So that's kind of where we're at with Samson right now. So now we're at present day. I feel pretty good yesterday and today, so I think I'm ready to go into cleaning mode. One bad thing about not having Samson is I can just put crap all over the house and there's no pig here to eat it and destroy it. So I have taken full advantage of that and the house is a disaster. Today we're doing like a Sunday reset, Sunday clean. We'll see how much steam I have in me, but that's the plan. I hope I can make my house like feel like a home again, because right now it just feels like a landing space where we're like dropping things and leaving. I want to make the house feel homey today and just kind of feel like I can get back into my normal routine, whatever that is going to end up looking like. But I'm glad you guys are here. I hope you enjoy this little homebody vlog. Let's get cleaning.
Okay, I'll put it just on the ground. Casey, put it down.
Getting emotional, like cleaning certain areas that Samson has just made disgusting in the house. Like there's this one outlet that he loves and like gets food all over it and bites at all day, and I just cleaned it and I was just like, I don't know if he's gonna dirty that again. It's just sad. Potentially the end of an era. Maybe not though, I don't know, but it is sad.
We should head back to our old place in the faraway town where I met you, baby. All those years past, now I know you, how the times can change, and I get a little down thinking about tomorrow.
I'm officially done cleaning. It feels like it's gonna be a nice change to just totally have a different, fresh setup in the kitchen.
And let go. I have cried many times over you. Sleepless nights, what a crime, wasting my tears on a broken dream. Maybe I just can't forgive another mistake. Maybe I don't wanna feel this heartache. Every time you let me down, I get to thinking I don't even know why